Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to give you guys another Hot Topics video for today. Before we get into Hot Topics, I wanted to just clarify some things. Okay, so listen. About the whole Kimora Lee Simmons custody battle that she's having with her baby daddy, Jaimin. Is it Jaimin Haisoon? I can't pronounce his name. Y'all know I will destroy a name. Now, I can remember if somebody fine or not. I just don't remember your name. But I sure remember if you fine, though. He fine. That's one thing I know for a fact. Do you hear me? But anyways, my whole thing is this about the whole Kimora Lee thing. At the end of the day, and we're not going to spend too much time on this because I have other videos I need to make today. But at the end of the day, yes, we all have to admit that there are women out there. Some are probably watching my video right now. Hey, girl. There are women out there right now who do make some men's lives a living hell when it comes to them seeing their children. With that being said, I'm tired of, especially men, making excuses about, oh, my baby mama is bitter. Oh, my baby mama is basic. Oh, my baby mama is a witch. Like, we get that. But what steps did you take in order to see your child? What after your baby mama told you ain't seeing your child, what did you do? Hopefully you picked up the phone and called them white folks and told them that this woman won't let you see your child. Hopefully you went and got a lawyer to try to take the necessary steps to see your children. I done told this story before. I remember when I went to TSU, I had a class with this guy. I think his name was Henry or Harry. I can't remember. I remember we had a group project, and I remember him telling us how he was going back and forth with his baby mama, how he had been trying to come up with the money to pay his lawyer fees because he basically wanted to get joint custody of his child. I can't remember if he had a son or a daughter. And my whole thing is, like, at the end of the day, if you have 21-year-olds and 22-year-olds out here trying to handle their business, trying to see their child, there's no excuse for nobody else. I'm sorry, there's just not. There's just not. I don't want to hear anything about how you may be tired with the laws because of some stuff that you did back in the day. Okay, oh well. What you gonna do? I don't want to make her mad because you know I'm on probation and she might call it. Does that have anything to do with you getting a lawyer and saying I need to get joint custody of my child? I don't know. Does it? If you're a convicted felon or if you own those papers, does that mean that you can't go and get a lawyer to say I need help seeing my child? I just think there's really no excuse when it comes to your children or you not seeing your children. Just like Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes took the necessary steps to get joint custody. He put everything in paper. And you see when that crazy Gloria basically did what she wanted to do. He called somebody in the parking lot called the cops. You see, those people got involved and said, oh, you broke the arrangement. You broke the arrangement. So therefore, we're going to quickly yank these kids from you and quickly place them with the father. And that's exactly what they did. I have no excuse for deadbeat fathers. I really don't. I won't accept any excuse for deadbeat fathers. I just want, especially if you haven't went the route of going through the courts. No, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to spend all this money. But if you want to see your child, you want to see your child. And some of y'all said that Jaimin wasn't broke. He had money. I Googled his net worth. They say he has $12 million. He has a net worth of $12 million. If he got all that and he got that much money, he shouldn't be seeking child support from Kimora. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, child. I'm just saying. Don't make no sense to me. Anyways, you want joint custody and you want her to pay you to help you take care of your child. What? This woman ain't never put you on child support, but now you gonna put her on child support because now all of a sudden you want your child and you want her to help you. You want her to help you pay for him. Anyways, I'm done talking about Kimora. Todd Chrisley. Have y'all heard of the show called Chrisley Knows Best? It comes on, I think, USA. I used to watch it years ago when it first came out. I thought it was so cute. I thought it was a cute little show. It's a white family. I thought it was a cute little show. I love the show, actually. Then I kind of like stopped watching it. Girl, I thought when I saw the article on Todd, I thought they said Todd was coming out the closet. Girl, they say Todd say Todd say he's straight. I'm going to say something. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't see how any woman can lay down with Todd. I don't see how Todd... I think when Todd lay down and he be inside of Julie, he really be thinking of men's. I'm just telling you, Todd don't give me... ain't nothing about Todd straight. Nothing. But I mean, I'm not saying that because... I hate... well, I'm sorry, I am saying that. I hate to be one of those people that say just because a guy may be effeminate, that means that he can't be attracted to women. But it's just something about that Todd. It's something about that Todd that just gives me he does not like P-U-S-S-Y. He like D-I-C-K-S. Yes. Anyway, so him and his wife, they're facing up to 30 years in prison for tax evasion charges, wire fraud conspiracy, wire fraud, conspiracy to commit bank fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the United States. Girl, I tell you, white people look, but when I say, baby, white people be scamming, baby. White people be scamming. White people be scamming, and y'all be getting caught. Now, let me tell y'all what Chrisley said. What's his name? Todd. I'm not gonna read all of it. Girl, I'm not reading this. Girl, y'all see how long this? I'm not reading all this. I'm gonna read a little bit of it though. Okay. I've never talked about this publicly before, but there's... I shouldn't have took a picture of this. But there's been a cloud hanging over Julie and me and our entire family for the past 7 years. It all started back in 2012 when we discovered a trusted employee of ours had been stealing from us big time. I won't go into details. Well, girl, you need to, bitch. You about to go to prison for 30 years. This is my whole thing. If you're gonna come out and say something, you need to say it all. If you're not gonna say nothing, if you're not gonna say it all, then don't say nothing. But okay, anyways. I won't go into details, but it involved all kinds of really bad stuff, like creating phony documents, forging our signatures, and threatening other employees with violence if they said anything. When we discovered that he illegally bugged our home, needless to say, we fired the guy and took him to court, and that's when the real trouble started. To get revenge, he took a bunch of phony documents, to the U.S. Attorney's Office and told them we had committed all kinds of financial crimes like tax evasion and bank fraud. That got their attention all right, but once we had a chance to explain who he was and what he'd done to us, they realized it was a bunch of nonsense and they sent him on his way. So far so good, except our former employee didn't give up. Somehow he persuaded a different set of investigators at the U.S. Attorney's Office not only to reopen the case, but also to grant him immunity from prosecution for his own crimes and bring charges against us. As a result, I guess I am reading the whole thing. As a result, it looks like later this week, Julie and I are going to be named in a federal indictment charging us with tax evasion and probably a bunch of other financial crimes as well. I'm telling you all this now because we have nothing to hide and have done nothing to be ashamed of. Now, not only do we know we've done nothing wrong, but we also got a ton of hard evidence and a bunch of corroborating witnesses that proves it. Anyways, girl, here they go reading scriptures, girl. Yeah, y'all love to throw scripture in some shit when y'all get caught in some shit. Anyways, when all is said and done, and God, we trust in God, and God says to us in Jeremiah 51:36. I will defend you. I will be your lawyer. I will plead your case. Well, girl, you better hope God be in that courtroom, bitch, because you might be going to jail. You and your wife, and girl, they're gonna love you and Judge Todd, because you give us good. You gonna get them girls white woman teas, girl. Anyways, we all know that if and when this goes to court, the truth will prevail and the charges against us will be exposed for the outrageous lies they are, as it says in Girl! When y'all get caught in y'all shit, then you want to call on God, okay? Then you want to start reading scriptures and shit. You weren't thinking about that when you was what? Girl, committing wire fraud, okay? Well, we don't know if he really did it. Here he go. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. Girl, hopefully God be in that courtroom with you, girl. Because if not, girl, you going to prison for 30 years. Anyways, we want to express our gratitude to everyone who helped place us where we are today in our lives. We thank you for your support, and we will continue to work every day to earn your respect, loyalty, and an admiration. That was it, girl. So anyways, child, listen, I don't know if they did it or not. A part of me believes that they probably didn't do it. But like I said, you never know, because you know white people, I love y'all to pieces. White people, y'all always doing something with wire fraud and money laundering, and girls doing something with tax evasion. Girl, y'all always doing some stuff like that. Well, we got a couple of black people like Lauryn Hill who didn't like to pay her taxes. I don't know. But girl, you know y'all always doing some real scheming stuff. Okay? I mean, if they did it, they're going to go to jail. But if they didn't do it, then hopefully, you don't want anybody going to jail over a crime they didn't commit. But, I mean, girl, hopefully, girl, I don't know what to tell you, Todd. Hopefully you don't go to jail, Todd, because they're going to love you in prison, girl. Girl, you are going to be a girl. You smile and you petite, and you got nice teeth, and you got nice skin, and you look like you one of the kids, too. You look like you one of the kids, Todd. Now, you say you straight, so we just going to go ahead and say you straight. But what I'm telling you is you look like you one of the kids. You look like you be right at the white club with your shirt off, girl, coked up, girl, on poppers, girl, dancing in the middle of the floor, girl, swinging your shirt in the air, surrounded by white boys, all off rhythm, okay? Anyways, let's get into this whole Lamar Odom and Sabrina Parr. So Lamar Odom has a new girlfriend. Her name is Sabrina Parr. Gorgeous black girl. They were on Dish Nation. And I didn't see the full interview. Maybe I'm gonna try to find it somewhere. I don't know why y'all like these science projects. I don't get it. I don't know why women, y'all like to feel like y'all are like God. Like I'm gonna help change this man. I'm gonna help save him. Like I can help him. Sweetie, no, you can't. You can't. Basically, they were on the show and she was talking about how a woman is supposed to be a helpmate. I thought it was a wife is supposed to be a helpmate, but I don't know. But a woman is supposed to be a helpmate, and she saw basically she could help him. I don't get it. I'm not doing no science project with nobody. I'm not wasting my time. I've been there, done that. Let me tell y'all a quick story. So I was talking to this guy. Well, we started out just having sex. It was just a sex thing. That was it. And I met him probably like I'd say like 27. We 27, somewhere around there. We have been having sex for a very long time, okay? But it was just sex when it started out. And then probably about 3 years ago, he told me that he was on crystal meth. And I felt bad for him because he told me that every time he would tell people that he was basically on crystal meth, they would stop being his friend. Guys that he would date, they would basically stop date, like they cut things off with him. And so I was like, okay, well, we can't keep having sex because I just didn't want to have sex with nobody who was a meth head, basically. I mean, that's all it came down to. I don't want to have sex with nobody who was a meth head. I was like, but we can be friends. We can be friends. I didn't want to because he had just told me again, every time he would tell somebody his struggle, his truth, that they would pretty much just disappear. And so I didn't want to be that person, trying to be nice. And we started going out. Like before that, we never would hang out. It was just sex. That was it. After that, we started going out to like bars, hanging out like on Sunday Fun Day, just hanging out. And then he told me that he liked me. And so I was like, And so I was like, okay, I don't know what to do, but we probably can't hang out anymore. And so we end up having sex again. A few times. And then I started feeling bad because I knew he liked me, And the only thing, because he had good sex, and the only thing I was interested in was his sex. And so I started feeling, it's selfish because you know this person likes you, and the only thing you're concerned about is, oh, I just want a nut. Instead of thinking like, this is probably going to make the situation worse. Like, you know this person likes you, and instead of basically cutting everything off with this person, you decide to start having sex with this person again after this person confesses that they have grown to like you. So I was wrong on that part. And then what made me really kind of stop, I haven't talked to him in probably like a year and a half. I hope he's doing okay. What really was a nail in the coffin was one day I texted him after I was like, you know what, you need to stop having sex with him. And so I kind of started pulling away a little bit. And so one day I texted him and was like, hey, how are you doing? How's it going? Because at one point he had stopped and he told me he had been clean for like 30 days. And then he ended up like doing it again. And then like, it was one of those things like he'll be clean for like a couple of weeks, then he'll get on it. He'll be clean for about 30 days, he'll get back on it. And so I texted him one day like, hey, how you doing? How's everything going? I hear ring, my phone ring. So I look, it's him. So I pick up, I'm like, hey, what's up? Do you know what this motherfucker had to nerve to tell me? This fool told me that whenever I ask him how he's doing or how's it going, that makes him want to basically go do crystal meth. I said, hold the fuck up. You're blaming me on you falling off the wagon and you want to do crystal meth because I asked you how you doing? So it's my fault. Well, when you ask me, it always reminds me of the crystal meth, and I know you probably asking me because you want to... What? Oh, absolutely not. That's what we not going to do over here. You're not going to blame me for shit. You on that shit because you on that shit. You was on that shit before you even met me. I just found out you was on the shit a while ago. I didn't know that when I first met you in my 20s. So how the hell you going to put the fact, because I'm asking you how you doing, how you going to put that on me? So we on the phone. All of a sudden he get quiet. Well, nah, you're not saying nothing. You know what? I'm not gonna let you work my nerves up because at the end of the day, I'm not on that shit. You on that shit. Fuck you, and I hope you live. Click. Girl, that was so mean. Anyways, I haven't talked to him. No, that's a lie. I just told a lie. I haven't seen him in about a year and a half, but he ended up texting me one day, like some months later, and like, hey, and I was like, hey, how you doing? You know, that's it. Boom. I'm done. But that's pretty much it though. But yeah, I don't do science projects. I'm not about to go through nothing. And at this point, I'm just gonna be honest with you. If I found out somebody was on crystal meth or any type of drug, you know, it's pretty much a no for me. It's a no for me. It's a no. I hope you be all right. I hope you take care. I hope you don't overdose. I hope you don't die. I hope nothing bad happens to you. But I'm not gonna be on that train with you, sweetie. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. I'm not trying to act like I am. I can't save you. I ain't got the tools to save you. I can't help you. I can't do nothing. That's all on you. The same way you put that shit to your nose, I hope you stop putting it to your nose. The same way you pop that shit in your goddamn veins, I hope you stop popping it in your veins, but I can't be around to help you. And that may sound selfish. It is what it is. I'm not doing it. Shout out to the bitches who get drugged through the dirt and through the mud trying to help a nigga because they think they God. I'm here to tell you, you ain't. Anyways, Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams says that she already knew a lot of things for years. She was on Andy's show. And I'm going to say this much. I had already said before, if y'all go back and watch my videos, I had already said before that Wendy had to get stuff in order. Remember me saying that? It's one thing for me and you. Well, not all of us. Some of y'all got coin. For me and some of y'all probably. Girl, we with a man. We got some kids. We just get our shit and leave, girl. I'm not playing these games. I understand where Wendy is coming from. Like at the end of the day, that man knew all of her business. He had the code to the safe. He knew everything. So I understand that she had to have a plan. She just couldn't up and leave. I get it. But she was basically saying how she, what did she tell Andy? That she, sorry y'all. I forgot that fast. Oh, that she pretty much knew what was going on. She knew some things were going on, but she didn't want to basically uproot her son and have him go to a different school or move away from home. I get it. Y'all love the kids, but at the end of the day, girl, ain't no way I'm gonna stay. I understand in her situation, I get it, but girl, I don't know how long I could stay in a relationship with somebody when I'm not happy. Excuse me, because believe it or not, when you're not happy, kids know when mommy's not happy. Girl, y'all know, like a lot of us don't live in mansions. A lot of us live in 3-bedroom houses, 4-bedroom houses, girl. We can hear when mommy and daddy is arguing every night in the bedroom. Just because y'all close the door don't mean we can't hear y'all fussing and cussing every night. So at the end of the day, if mommy's not happy, if daddy's not happy, something needs to be done. I guarantee, coming from someone who lived in a house where a mama and stepdaddy, I was only at home for the summertime and it got on my nerve. I was so happy when I came back to school. So I don't know how my sisters and brothers did. My sisters and brother did it. I don't know how they did it. Because it got on my nerve when I was there just for the summer. I don't want to hear that. Either y'all need to get a divorce or either y'all just need to shut up. But all of that yelling and fussing and cussing all night long, just because you close the door don't mean nothing, girl. I can hear you. I'm right down the hallway. We can all hear you, girl. Anyways. But yeah, so Wendy, I get it. I get Wendy's situation was a little bit different from everybody, from a lot of us. She had a lot of things tied up with Kevin to the point where she just couldn't up and leave. I think I would have went along more with that than, I mean, I get it. She did have a son with Kevin, but I don't know. I'm not staying with nobody who, well, I ain't got no money like Wendy either, so I can up and leave. Anyways, I want to talk about Jay-Z. We'll talk about Jay-Z tomorrow. Y'all gonna have to explain Jay-Z to me. I don't understand. I know a lot of people are saying, we'll talk about it tomorrow, y'all. All right, y'all. I need to watch Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood, and then there was something else I wanted to talk about. Todd Chrisley, Wendy. Oh, that was it. I put Jay-Z, but I'm gonna talk about Jay-Z tomorrow. Girl, did y'all hear about Centoria Brown and that man who's supposed to be trying to scam her? I mean, I don't know scam her how to what. Ooh, girl, that's who we need to talk about. That white man who just got killed in prison, Jeff Epstein. Well, they said he committed suicide. I honestly don't give a damn because I heard he was out here having sex with kids. So I don't care how he died, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We might talk about that tonight. All right, y'all. Bye.